ever see people dancing in the aisles in a supermarket? I don't think so. And what supermarket lets you win a car for shopping there? And then throws in another car for good measure. Do people have a good time shopping here? Well, I'll tell you. When you reach into a shelf and pull out $5,000, you're having a great time. This supermarket has already given away over $2 million, and they're ready to give away more. What supermarket are we talking about? Supermarket Sweep. So today, who's got the Bertolli olive oil? Brandie and Paula. Okay, you're on. Who's got the VO5 Pina Colada conditioner? Tara and Wendy. Okay, you're on. And who's got the Alber's white cornmeal? Angie and Richard. Okay, and you're on. We're ready to play Supermarket Sweep. And here's the host of our show, David Ruprecht.
Thank you, and welcome to Supermarket Sweep. Yes, that's the truth. We have given away over $2 million, so what do you say? Let's go for $3 million. Oh, what a good group. Let's give each of these teams their free 1 minute and 30 seconds to use in the big sweep. There you go. And now it's time for our first game, the mini sweep. So whoever's going to play first, get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. To be a hit with your nephews and nieces, give them peanut butter cups from Richard.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's peanut butter cups is all we needed. That gets you the 10 seconds, Richard. All right, Angie. Richard just picked up 10 seconds for your team. Let's see if you can pick up a fast $50 by getting the specially marked Reese's and getting it back to me within 30 seconds. Now, do it in 20 seconds or less. I'll double that to $100. So shop fast and go. Go, Angie. Go, Angie, go. It's Reese's. It's a peanut butter cups, and it's got the marking on it. That's $100. It was under 20 seconds. Congratulations. Okay, now you can just relax for a second over there, Angie, and we'll see who else we have playing. Hi, Paula.
Hi, David.
Would you tell us how you know Brandie?
We are friends, and I also work for her father.
I see. And Brandie, what do you do, ma'am?
I'm a payroll specialist and a full-time student.
Uh-huh. And Paula, how about you?
I am a bank teller at a bank in Ontario.
All right. Wendy, tell us how you know Tara.
We are cousins.
And what do you do, Tara?
I'm a full-time nursing student and a full-time mother of 2.
How about you, Wendy? What do you do?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
And you want to do some traveling eventually?
Yes, eventually I'd like to see Italy and Greece because my great-grandmother came from Italy and my husband's great-grandmother came from Greece, and I'd like to see where the family started.
Okay, Richard, how do you know Angie?
She was my wife of 7 years.
And any kids there, Angie?
Yes, we have one daughter, Zoe, who's 8 months old.
And that's your full-time job?
Yes, it is.
How about you, Richard?
I'm a supervisor for a claims office.
Okay, you guys ready to play the game? All right, let's give our first players a chance to pick up some extra seconds. So that means Paula, Wendy, and Angie. We'll see you all later. All right, now, I'm going to test your dollar sense, so I want you to look at these 3 items from our shelves, okay? We have a 2.1-ounce can of Crystal Light lemonade mix. We have a box of 4 GE Soft White 60-watt light bulbs and a 14-ounce can of Woolite fabric and upholstery foam cleaner. Now, which one of these 3 do you think sells for over $5? You think it's number 1, number 2, or number 3? Lock in your answers now. We'll add 10 seconds to your sweep total if you get the right answer, 30 seconds if all 3 of you are correct. Oh, you guys are fast, okay? Brandie, which one did you think?
I chose number 3, the Woolite.
You thought the Woolite, okay? How about you, Tara?
I also chose the Woolite fabric soft.
All right. And Richard, what did you think?
David also chose number 3, the Woolite.
Okay, so if it is the Woolite, you guys are going to get an extra 30 seconds out in the market. Let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, the actual product of beer that sells for over $5 is... It is the Woolite foam cleaner at $5.45. Good. So Brandie's team gets 30 seconds, Tara's team gets 30 seconds, and Richard's team gets 30 seconds. Good for you. Hey, stick around. When we come back, there'll be more games, more chances for our players to build up their sweep time. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep, and let's say hello again to Paula, Wendy, and Angie. Okay, here is a game called Reverse. I want you to take a look at this. These are a series of blank spaces representing the number of letters in a product's name. I'm going to give you a clue as to what the product is. Then I will reveal the word one letter at a time, starting with the last letter. Now, the first player to buzz in, correctly identify the product, wins 10 seconds. So get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. There are 9 letters in this word, and the clue is nothing comes closer to home. S, R, E. Paula.
Planters?
Nope. F, F, U. Angie.
Stofers?
That's it. All right. Here's the next one. 7 letters in the word, and the clue is unbearably soft. E, L, G. Paula.
Snuggle.
That's it. That's it. Here's the next one. 7 letters in the word, and the clue is picky people's pasta. A, L, L. Wendy.
Baria.
That's it. Very good. Here's the next one. 6 letters in the word. The clue, a brassy corn snack. S, E, L, G. Angie.
Bugles?
Let's find out. All right. 8 letters in this next word. Clue, skincare repair. E, N, I. Wendy.
Vaseline.
Let's find out. Yes. Here's the last one. 12 letters here in 2 words. Clue, turns ordinary salads extraordinary. Y, E, L, L. Paula.
Hidden Valley.
Find out. Yes. Oh, you guys are good. Well, we're going to move on to our next game, and it's called This or That. So I have a series of questions here that can be answered by one of 2 choices. Jump in when you think you know which one is correct. Now, if you are right, you earn 10 seconds for your team, but you have to play this game correctly because if you're wrong, we give 10 seconds to each of your opponents, okay? Now, in this game, all of the answers are according to household hints experts Graham and Rosemary Haley. Hands on your buzzers. Here's your first question. Use a Frisbee or use the palm of your hand. According to Haley's hints, which should you do if your sink is plugged and you don't have a plunger? Paula?
Use a Frisbee.
Yes, good for you. You create suction with the Frisbee and then you add hot water, okay? Here's the next one. Rub kiwi fruit on it or soak it in tomato juice. Which should you do to raw meat to tenderize it? Rub kiwi fruit on it or soak it in tomato juice? Wendy?
Put tomato juice on it.
No, the correct answer is you rub kiwi fruit on it. So since that was wrong, Paula gets 10 seconds and Angie gets 10 seconds. Here's the next one. A slice of bread or a lettuce leaf. Which will remove excess fat from soups and stews? A slice of bread or a lettuce leaf? Paula?
A lettuce leaf?
Yes, good for you, Paula. It absorbs the fat and then you can just toss it away. Here's the next one. In a pair of pantyhose or in a wicker basket? Which is a better way to store onions? Paula?
In a pair of pantyhose.
That's absolutely correct. How did you know that, Paula?
Good guess.
Just a good guess. Well, you tie a knot in the leg after each onion and then you hang it over a door. Who knew? Here's the last one. Instant cream of wheat or instant mashed potato flakes? Which can be added to gravy to make it thicker? Paula?
Mashed potato flakes?
There you go again. You stir them in gradually until you have the right consistency. Okay, it's time for the round robin game, so let's get your partners up here. All right, we are going to play scrambled letters. As you know, this is your last chance to add time onto your sweep total. Partners, stand by. You're going to be up next. After I show you the scrambled letters of a common food or item, so this could be anything from asparagus to zucchini, then I'll give you 3 clues relating to that item. Each correct answer is worth 10 seconds. There are 6 of these. That means the next 60 seconds are up for grabs. Ready to go? Hands on your buzzer. Here's the first one. Italian. Tubular. Stuffed shells. Wendy.
Manicotti.
That's it. That's it. Trade places. Here's the next one. Twisted. Snack. Tara.
Peltzer.
Nope. Richard.
Pretzel.
That's it. That's it. Change places. Here's the next one. Creamy. Digestive. Angie.
Milk of magnesia?
Let's find out. Yes, trade places. Here's the next one. Chopped. Fried meat. Good with egg. Richard.
Corned beef hash.
Is it? Yes, it is. Switch. Here's the next one. Non-alcoholic. Apple juice. Bubbles. Paula.
Oh.
Nope. Angie.
Sparkling cider.
Let's find out. Yes, okay, change partners. Here's the last one. Hand. Shredder. For cheddar. Tara?
Cheese grater.
Let's see. That is it. Okay. Who's better on the big sweep? Paula, Tara, and Richard. Don't go away. When we come back, you will see Paula, Tara, and Richard running wild through our aisles for their chance to win $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for the big sweep. All right. Richard and Angie, you have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You'll start first. Paula and Brandie, you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Tara and Wendy, you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, take a look out there. Everything up and down those supermarket aisles, it's all up for grabs. Fill as many carts as you can. Now listen carefully, because these are the special big money makers we have for you out there in today's big sweep. The biggest money maker in today's sweep, and I do mean it's big, is the $300 movie. Now during the sweep, you'll hear me announce, activate the TV monitors. Now each TV monitor in the market will have a different clue to help you find the movie that we're looking for. In our video center, we have lots of movies, but there is only one copy of the film we're looking for. Get that movie in your cart or over the line before the final bell. We will add $300 to your sweep total. Also now, we have the Jolly Time is Money game. Now, some of the Jolly Time popcorn boxes have a token inside. So, shoppers, empty the popcorn boxes until you find a token just like this one. Do remember, only one of these per team. Now, to save time, have your partner rush over and take the token so you can get right back to your shopping. You know what this token is worth now? $150. And don't forget our bonus specials worth up to $250. And the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes wins the game and the right to go for $5,000 in cash. Okay, here we go, runners. Get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That's when Richard will take off. On your mark. Get set. Go! Go, 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 go!
There goes Richard with Team 2 only seconds behind. Every second counts. And sure, these $18 bottles of Bertolli olive oil will add up quickly for his team. Go! Go, 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 go! Now, Paula sweeps into the market. Let's see what her shopping strategy is going to be. She's off in a different direction. Is she headed for the back of the market? No. Looks like Tang is first on her shopping list. And if she takes her limit of 5, that's $40 for Team 2. And yes, our supermarket sweep shoppers go nuts for these macadamia nuts, valued at over $7 a piece. Hey, whose cart is this in housewares? It's Richard. He's loading up on some big items with big price tags. And who's grabbing these pledged rabbits? It's Paula. Hey, here's Team 3.
One and go, 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 go.
Now Tara races into the market. She's got some catching up to do. What's her shopping strategy? Well, first on her list, big waste baskets. At about $8 each, they're not a waste of time. And look, she's not wasting space either. These hoses fit right into the waste basket and into her cart. But it's a heck of a load to lift. Whoa! But who's in the meat department? Richard's got a new cart. And as our shoppers know, some of these prime cuts will beef up a team's total. But what is Team 2 up to? Oh, Paula spotted a bonus. She grabs that big Aquafina bonus and takes it straight back to the checkout counter. Tara's in the deli department doing some more heavy lifting. This time it's expensive chunks of cheese, but while someone else is about to get a bonus, it's Richard of T1. That giant Hellman's bonus really makes for a full cart, and down the aisle he goes. Hey, look at Paula grabbing these $17 bottles of Benefiber. But hold everything, here comes David's announcement.
Activate the TV monitors. Activate the TV monitors.
And who's about to do just that? Look, Richard sees Ewan McGregor. But will he get the other clue he needs? We'll find out later. In the meat department, there's a bonus. It's tough to read, but it's a Hot Pockets. And Tara's got it. Now she's looking back over her shoulder. I wonder at what? But while she's here, she wants these gold-wrapped hams. They're worth up to $120 for Team 3 because she got her limit of 5. And over in the deli section, Paula of Team 2 is loading up on our ever-popular giant wedges of cheese. That's smart shopping. Those wedges are worth up to $28 each. But hey, let's check in on Richard of Team 1. He's over in the baby care aisle. Part of his formula for success are these $13 cans of Enfamil. And wait, looks like he's not alone. Tara likes that formula for success too. But back to Richard of Team 1 in the healthcare department. These red boxes of Tylenol will help the red team's total. Richard is piling in lots of valuable items. The packages are small, but they have big value at the checkout counter. And time is counting down, but there's still time for Jolly Time. It's America's favorite popcorn since 1914, and it's Tara's favorite right now. Look, she got a token and she wants to give it to Wendy. That's $150. But does Paula have time for Jolly Time? With seconds remaining, she also got a token. Wow!
Okay. That's it, everybody. Come on back. Thanks, Randy. All right, our official checkers are standing by. Just a few seconds. We will find out which team has the highest total. That's the team that's going to be looking for the $5,000 in cash. It's out there. Just waiting for them. Don't go away. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right. Our checkers have entered all this merchandise in the registers. We are ready now to hit those total buttons, find out who won the big sweep, who's going for the $5,000. Now, no team got our $300 movie today, and it was Moulin Rouge, but they got a lot of stuff. Let's add it all up. So, Tara, Wendy, you got the Jolly Time token. That's $150. You also got a bonus. Let's find out how much those Hot Pockets are worth.
$200
$200 for that. Now, we add all of your groceries to that. It gives you a grand total today of $1,356. Okay, Paula and Brandie, you also got the Jolly Time token. That's $150. I see a big bottle of Aquafina behind you. Let's find out how much that's worth.
$250.
It's a super bonus, $250. All right, we add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,190. So that means that Tara and Wendy are in the lead. All right, Richard and Angie. Let's see, you got the mini sweep earlier in the game. That's $100. You also have a bonus. Let's see how much your Hellman's mayonnaise is worth. It's worth $100 there. Now, when we add all your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $1,356, you're going to be looking for the $5,000. If not, Tara and Wendy will. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $1,722. Richard and Angie win. Thank you all for playing. We have some great gifts for you. Okay, we got the husband and wife team out there to hope you find $5,000 in cash. It is out there. You've got 1 minute to find it, 3 clues to help you out. Do remember, though, your hands have to be on that money before the final bell. Now, before we started, you chose envelope number 2. You guys ready?
Yes.
Here's your first clue. As soon as I finish reading it, the countdown starts. Go get it. Good luck. If you want a prize of a snack, grab a box of... Go, 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 go!
Prize of a snack. You sure something? Prize of a snack. Prize, snack.
Your snacks.
Cookies. A prize. Prize of a snack. Prize of a snack. Cracker. Gold cracker.
Let's go to candy.
Okay, go to candy. A snack. Cracker Jacks. Okay. In the world of Morse code, think of the lady who might be pardoned with Mr. Dot, and you'll have a spicy.
Mrs. Dash.
Mrs. Dash.
We're just like this. I don't know where the places are. Oh, down this way.
Mrs. Dash. Great. Mrs. Dash. Okay. Combine what 24 hours is called with kind of pen our forefathers' 24 day quill. Over here, Benson. Day quill. Got it. No. Just going that thing.
You got it. it, but unfortunately, the bell had already rung. It took you a while to find the Cracker Jack.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Hey, listen, though, you got it. You got two. That's $400. We add that to your total, gives you a grand total today of $2,122. Congratulations. And this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Hey, listen, next time you and your husband, you and your wife at a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.